So kindly confirm is my screen is visible.
Yes, okay, sir. Sir, your voice is cracking, sir.
Is my screen is visible? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, my screen is visible to all.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So where we left yesterday's class. In yesterday's class, there is some network issue from my side. So I will repeat again. So we will discussing about the rules of local variable. So I will also discuss from the local variable or rules of local variables. Okay. So in last lecture we seen the rules of local variables, right? Okay. So from there I will start. So rules of local variables. So what is mean by variables? You know, all of you. So what is mean by variables?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Variables means
Yeah.
Uh,
memory location where we store the data.
Variable is nothing but it is a small piece of memory in which we can store a single data, right? So single data,
Yeah.
single word is very important because in variable we can store only single data, right? So for all people, I am writing here the definition of variable once again. So variable is nothing but it is a small piece of memory in which we can store a single data, right? So single data is a very important word for regarding the variables. So how many types of variables are there?
Two types of variable, local variable and global variable.
Local and global variables. So what is mean by local variable? It is where it is
It
present
is inside the class, inside the
inside the method body,
method body,
right? And it is outside the,
method body,
okay, but
class.
inside the class body, right? So what is the rules of local variables? So today's class we are discussing about the rules of locals variable. So first rule of local variable is we are printing the variables. What we are printing variables? We have to print the variables, means we are printing the data inside it, right? This is the first rule of a local variable. So I am writing here we are printing the variables, means we are printing the data inside. For example, I am taking one example here. Suppose here I am taking integer I equals to 20, suppose. So I want to print the variable I, right? Suppose I want to print, how we are printing? By using the system dot out dot print ln. Suppose I want to print the variable I, right? Suppose here in Eclipse, suppose I write this statement, integer, I am taking integer I is equal to 20 and I am printing system dot out dot println I. So what we will get in the output or in the console? We are getting the 20 value, right? So what is mean by that? So we are printing the variables, means we are printing the data inside it. So on in the console we are getting the value of that variables, right? So this is the first rule. Hope this is clear to all. Anyone having problem? Everyone is clear? This is the first rule of the local variable. Okay. So what is second rule of local variables? So without declaring and initializing the local variable, we cannot print the variables, right? So second rule of local variable is without declaring and initializing local variable, we cannot print it. We can't print it. For example, I am taking one example here also. Suppose how we can declare the variable. There is a data type and variable name, right? So in previous lecture, we seen how to declare the variable, right? Suppose I am declaring one variable here, integer I. So this is the variable declaration. And suppose I want to print I, because we not store anything it, right, in the variables. So suppose I print directly I without storing the data. So what we will get? We will get the compilation error, right? And for that I have to initialize that variable, right? So how I can initialize variable? I integer I equals to, suppose I want to print 30. So this is the initialization. Means here I am doing the declaration and also the initialization of the that operator. Okay. मीन्स क्या? सो रूल सेकंड क्या बोलता है हियर? हम लोग विदाउट डिक्लेयरिंग, डिक्लेयर करने से पहले और इनिशियलाइजेशन से पहले लोकल वेरिएबल को प्रिंट नहीं कर सकते, राइट? सो डिक्लेरेशन का मतलब है कि सपोज मुझे डिक्लेयर करना है इंटीजर आई हियर. इंटीजर इज अ डेटा टाइप, आई इज अ वेरिएबल नेम. सो यहाँ पे मैंने डिक्लेयर किया है इंटीजर आई को, वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर किया है. सो इसको मुझे प्रिंट करना है अगर, तो इसके लिए कुछ डेटा आई में स्टोर करना जरूरी है. सो फॉर दैट पर्पस आई एम टेकिंग हियर डेटा 30 एंड हियर इक्वल्स टू इज नथिंग बट द इनिशियलाइजेशन ऑपरेटर. मुझे डेटा प्रिंट करना है, अगर वेरिएबल को प्रिंट करना है तो मुझे डिक्लेरेशन भी करना चाहिए वेरिएबल का और इनिशियलाइजेशन भी करना पड़ेगा. So without declaring and initializing local variable, we cannot print the variable, right? Hope this is clear. Second point is clear to all, guys?
So in my mind, I have a doubt.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, int I you can declare.
Hmm.
Again, int I is equal to 13. It get any compilation error.
Means what? I think I have not get your question properly.
Sir, if
Can
you
you?
declare data type two types in integer, int I equal to int I declaration, int I equal to 30.
Yes, I will take int I equals to 30. Then
Yeah. You declare two types of int.
two types means?
Uh, Above I int I equal to declaration. Here
No, no,
declare
no,
data
no,
type.
no. Here it is the combination of declaration and initialization that I am
Hmm.
telling you. Here
Okay, sir.
we declare the int I here. This is the
Yeah.
declaration part, right?
Okay, sir.
And this is the initialization part. So combination of both, then we will get the output, right?
Okay, sir.
And only you can declare. and not initialize, then we will get the compile time error. Hope this is clear. Yes, clear now? Okay. So this is
Yes,
the
sir.
second rule of local variable. Then third rule is, it is very important rule. We cannot use two local variable with same name, or in other word we can say the duplicate local variables cannot be allowed. So as the Java standard practices, it is the rule of local variables. We cannot use two local variables with the same name. So I will write first the rule of third rule. We cannot use two local variable variables with same name, right? This is the third rule of local variable. For example, I am taking here integer I equals to 10 suppose, and integer same variable I am taking here I equals to 20. So we will get the compile time error here because we already initialize or declare the variable I is equal to 10, right? And I am again declaring the I is equals to 20. But it is not possible in Java because what happens? What is the definition of variables? The variables is a, it is a small piece of memory in which we can store only single data, right? Here we already store the single data, that is 10, right? And suppose I am taking the same variable I and I am storing the 20, because already we are declaring I is equal to 10. So how it is possible to declare the 20 again? So that is not possible. So that's why it is a very important rule regarding variables, local variables. We can use the local variables with the same name. We cannot use two local variables with same name. Here, suppose we want to store 20, so here we have to use other variables. Suppose I am taking other variable r here, so that is possible because we are using the different variable name. Here I am taking I is equal to 10, and here r is a second variable, so that is possible, right? So here the duplicate local variables are not allowed.
Is it duplicate global variable with the same name is allowed?
No, global also not. We will also see the global variable rules in a few minutes. Don't worry about that. So this is the third rule regarding the local variable, right? So next rule for local variable is, so we can reinitialize the local variable any number of times, but the previous value get deleted or vanish, but the new can be added. So this is also the important rule regarding the local variable. So what is rule? So we can reinitialize local variables any number of time or multiple time, we can say any number of times, but previous value
Previous year will be
get
overwritten.
deleted or vanish, and new one will be added.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I can hear properly your voice.
For everyone, for
No, sir. No.
check at your end, please. My voice is clear today.
It is clear.
Check your end.
I can't hear your voice properly, sir.
Shivaji, check your network again because today's my voice is clear.
Yes.
You are only one here to facing issue. So please check your network. Okay. So suppose I am declare one variable here, integer I. So I am here declare one variable I, right? And initialize one value for I, suppose I. But again I want to store uh, instead of 10 I want to store 20. But in a local variable we cannot use the duplicate variables, right? Or same name. So how I can store the 20 then? So for that I have to reinitialize that variables, right? What is mean by reinitialize? So I am taking only the initialization, means I am initializing again I value is 20, and also I have to write integer I equals to 20. So that's why I am able to store the new value, because that previous store value get deleted and new one will be get added. Hope this is clear. Yes guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear.
So when
uh,
we have with the two names with a different value, the second value will be the
yes, second value, latest value, which one we are adding, that will be the only we will get, and previous one will be get deleted.
and the old value is going to delete it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is the last rule of local variable. So next we are going to see, so what is global variables, right? Okay, second one is global variable. So global variable having two types here: static global variable and non-static global variable, right? So there are two types of global variables. So first, what is mean by global variables? The variable which is declared outside the method body but inside the class body, it is called as the global variable, right? So there are two types of global variable is there. First one is the static global variable and second one is the non-static global variable, right? So what is meant by static global variables?
The variable which is having a prefix with the static, that is
Right,
called static.
right. And non-static, there is a no any uh, prefix.
Keyword.
So for static global variable, how we identify the this is the static global variable? Because there is a one keyword is there while writing static global variable, that is the static keywords. So that's why we can say it is a static global variable. For non-static, there is no any keywords or no any words written while writing the non-static global variable, right? Okay. So but here for printing purpose there are also some rules are there for printing the global variables. So for printing the static global variable, so printing, no need to create object. And for printing non-static global variable, we have to create object. So how we can create the object and all that thing I am going to tell you. We have to create the object. Okay. And how we will create the object, all that thing I am telling you. So this is clear guys. So there are two types of variables, and all others rules are same for the global variable, like local variables. We can reinitialize again and again uh, by using the global variable also, and we cannot store the same or we cannot use the same name for the global variable as well, and without declaring and initializing the global variable also we cannot print, and all that rules are uh, same for the global variable as well, right? But here there is a new concept for a global variable, that is the static global variable and non-static global variable. So for printing the static global variable, we don't have to create any object, and for printing non-static global variable we have to create the object, right? So what is mean by object then? So object is a Java member. So what is mean by object and how we can create the object for printing the non-static members? So it is the Java member which is used to create the object of the non-static method when we are using it. So that is nothing but the object. So object is nothing but the, it is an Java member which is used to create object of non-static methods when we are using it, right?
Which is used to create, or which is used to uh, call the object.
We can say call the object, right? Okay. So object having behaviors as well as properties which we are using in the Java methods and variables. So it is object having behaviors as well as properties. So objects, right? So how we can create the object? First we will see how to create object, and after that I will show you in the Eclipse how we are creating the local variable and global variable. So before that I want to tell you here also I forgot to tell you. So there is a no I'm also right here. So there is a no static and non-static concept for the global variable, sorry, local variable. So only static and non-static concept for only for the global variable. So this is important point. So keep in your mind, because global variable don't have any static and non-static concept. Okay, only we have static and non-static concept for the global variable, right? So how we can create the object of the local variable? So that I will tell you. So here I am writing how to create object. Okay. So first we have to take class name, then reference variable. Reference variable we can give any name as per our convenience. Then equals to sign. Here new keyword is there. and also here constructor is there. This is called as constructor. So what is mean by constructor and all that we will learn in ongoing section or in further session. So don't worry about that. This is the constructor. Okay, so like that way we can create the object. For example, I am creating here one object. Suppose my class name is Rahul and I am taking reference variable as R, then equals to sign, new keyword is there, and here I am taking class name. So that's why like class name I am taking same name as a class name Rahul, and it is called as parenthesis, and this is separator, separator. So this is the how. So like that we can create the object to call the non-static variable or non-static global variable, right? Hope this is clear, guys. Hello, guys.
This is the method for local variable and non-static variable, right?
This is for
Non-static
non-static
global
global
variable.
variable because uh, we have to
And
call.
this is for local variable also, right?
No, no. So here I am telling you, already tell you. So there is no concept in a local variable that is static and non-static. Suppose
Yes, yes,
we have
yes,
to
yes.
call the local variable, so we can directly call. But suppose we want to call the non-static global variable. For that purpose, we have to create the object first. After that, we can call the global non-static member, no, global non-static variable. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. We can take any name of reference variable, na?
Yes, yes. Any name we can take. Here I also
Yes, yeah,
we can
any.
yes any name. Here suppose
Okay,
you have to choose your name also. You can take your name as well. Don't worry
okay,
about it. Okay.
okay, sir.
This is clear, guys. So in open your Eclipse. So we'll see the program for global and local variable. So you already create one project is there, right? You all you all create one project na in your laptop. Hello, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So click on that project. There is one src file is there. So under src we can create multiple packages. So right click on src file, then go to new and create one package. Give the package name what we are learning today. So variables types or types of variables. You can give any name to your package. So click on that and finish. So and variable types, also click on right click on that and create one class under that. So you can give any name to your class. So I will creating one class also. Wait, guys, my system is not responding. Okay. So I am giving class name is a local because I am creating local variable. Okay, everyone create this. So what is this? First one is our package name, right? This is our package name, and here this is the class name. So here our class bodies get open here, and class body get close here, right? Then after class body, what we have to write? Main method, right? What is the syntax for main method?
Public static void main.
Static white main.
So and what is the shortcut for main method?
Control
Main, write a main,
space.
and then click on control space simultaneously. So
Yes.
we will get the, and click on main. So we will get the main method, right? So here our main method body is open, and where our main method body get close? Here. So I write here main method body close. Okay. So we are what is the definition of local variable, guys? Tell me. Guys,
Variable which is declared in the method.
inside the method body, right? So where is our method body? Here. So inside that we have to declare the local variable, because we are seeing the local variable, right? Suppose I am taking integer I equals to 25. I am taking. So it is the local variable. Here I is a variable, and it will declare inside the method body. That's why it is called as the local variable, right? Okay, suppose I want to print that variable value. So what I have to write? I, right? Suppose I run this program. So what we will get in the output or in the console? What value of I? 25.
25.
Here you can see 25. Can you see the 25 here on the bottom? Everyone got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I am telling also how we can declare the variable. Suppose I am taking integer k here. This is the variable declaration, and I have to, suppose I want to print the k, but before that I have to initialize that, right? So how we can initialize that? I have to initialize that k equals to, suppose, something. I am taking 50. So this is called as the variable initialization. Right, guys? And suppose I want to print k. So how I can print the k?
System system out println. Okay. Yeah.
System.out.println, right? here you will get the output 50 in the console. Everyone got this? Guys, anyone having problem here? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. I am.
Yes, Kumar.
Rahul, can you zoom out? Can you zoom in?
1 second. I will minimize this. So you will now it's better.
No, also it's not visible
It
properly.
will not zoom now. Here, here is not option for zooming. I will try, but too loud.
Sir, sir, copy and paste, put in message box.
This code, all code.
Yeah, maybe it will be help for everyone. Yeah, lot of people
Okay, I
asking.
will copy or I will send in the your group also after.
Mm, oh, yeah.
Okay, now
Or if they can zoom it.
I will print. I will paste here in the message group. Or else I will send in the group as well.
Okay, sure.
So local variable is clear to all guys. Is there anyone having problem? Please ask. Suppose here I am deleting this initialization and then I am printing directly K. So what happen here? So system will throw the some error or it will showing here the compilation error, right? Because what here it will say the local variable K may not have been initialized. So this is the standard Java practice. We have to initialize as well as declare the local variable. So according to Java, so we are using the initialization as well as declaration, right? Suppose I want to print the K. First I have to initialize that because I already declared the local variable integer K, right? But for printing purpose I have to initialize it. So here I am taking K is equal to 200. So there is there any error is showing now? Hello guys, clear?
200.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
200.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, sir, please. 1 second. I will stop my sharing. Share now. Who is sharing? Satyan.
1 minute, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So where you take the variable?
And I'm confused, so that's why I'm share the screen.
Okay. Take a local variable. Where we have to take? What is the definition of local variable?
Inside the method body of
Where is method body?
Here.
So click on that open curly brace. Click on that here method. यहाँ पे क्लिक करो जो करली ब्रेस है मेथड बॉडी का ओपन वाला।
Yeah. हाँ.
वहाँ पे क्लिक करके एंटर करो और फिर वहाँ पे लोकल वेरिएबल एक डिक्लेयर करो आपके हिसाब से। वहाँ पे नहीं, मेथड बॉडी कहाँ पे ओपन होता है?
Here ना sir.
मेथड बॉडी, मेथड कौन सा है? मेन मेथड, हाँ वहाँ पे। हाँ, टेक वन लोकल वेरिएबल, हाँ टेक यस इंटीजर स्पेस यस इक्वल्स टू 100, take 100, then semicolon. Okay, so delete that all system.out.println, all that 3. Write system.out.println.
Yes sir.
Call this variable yes. Right, yes, yes. Control yes, and then right click and run as Java.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Is there anyone having any problem? Stop your sharing, Satyan.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Everyone is clear, guys? Regarding local variable. Okay, we'll move towards the global variable. So what is the definition of global variable then?
Inside the class, outside the method bodies.
Yes. So I am taking class, name is a global. Here class body get open. Here class body getting close.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
Okay, sorry. I'm not. Now,
Okay, sir.
now visible, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am taking one class here, create one class under package variable types. Here it is a package name. I am class name, I am taken global as a class name. So here class body getting open and here class body get close, right? So
No, sir. Your screen is not visible, sir.
not visible for everyone, guys,
Yes, sir.
not
Yes,
visible
sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
your voice is breaking down.
for everyone, guys,
Now it's
It is
visible.
visible na?
Yes, sir. Now visible.
Now it is okay, sir.
Okay. So I am telling here, I am creating one class here, that name is global under the same package name, that is variable types. So here we can open the class body and here we close the class body. So under the class we can write the main method, right? So what is the syntax for main method? Public static void main string and arguments. This is the syntax of main method, right? So here main method body is open and here main method body get close. So we are learning about the global variable. So what is the definition of global variable?
Inside the class, outside the body, method body.
Right. So where is our main method body? Here. And where is our class? Here. So in between class and body because it is outside the main method body and inside the class body. So here I am declaring the global variable, right? So suppose I am taking integer j equals to something 60. So this is the global variable, right? Suppose I want to print that. So what I have to do for printing the j?
Use system.out.println.
SYSO and j. So what we will get the syntax. So this is telling you. So this is the non-static global variable, right? So for printing the non-static global variable, what we have to done? We have to create the object of the that global variable, right? So how we can create the object? What is the formula for creating object? Tell me, guys. First we have
Class name,
class name.
variable.
What is our class name?
Class name, variable name.
Here class name is global, right? Because it is our class. Can you
It
see?
has global
Yes.
G equal to
So global global is our class name. Then
global G is the reference variable name.
so can I take the reference as a ref?
Yes, you can take
Yes, I will take reference as a ref
equal
equals
to
to new keyword is
new
there. Then there is a
new
constructor
global
New reference.
new global.
new global.
Bracket close.
Open parenthesis, close
Or
parenthesis.
suppose.
So this is the object.
Close.
So now what happened? So how I can run the program? What it's showing cannot make a static reference to the non-static field.
We have to print using ref.j.
Yes. That's
Dot out dot println.
reference variable dot j.
Yes, ref.j.
got this? So I will send you.
And without initializing the value, can we able to print that?
Without initializing that one.
Variable. Yes.
No, we have
Without
to
initializing, simply declaring the variable. Can we print that variable?
only declaring. No, we have to initialize that now. If we not
For
initialize,
both,
then how we can print?
that means for both local and global
Yes.
variables.
We have to initialize for both global as well as local variable.
Okay.
So anyone having a problem, guys? Hope this is clear to all. I am sending you this one also.
Hello.
Yes.
Abdul.
Ranbir, please kindly mute. Hope, guys, this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for you, I will give one assignment. So check different variables, local as well as global, and try to do practice at your home. And if anyone is facing problem, then let me know or ping me in WhatsApp. So I will help you. Okay. And I am sending also notes. And there is no class for weekends, Saturday, Sunday. So we will meet Monday evening. Right, guys? So and from next weekend we will start our external mock, and also tomorrow I will prepare your group for internal mock, and I will send the Excel sheet in your group. So you guys create your own group for the internal mock purpose, and in internal mock group you all discuss regarding what we learn in the class and all, and anyone having problem, theory part and all the practices we have to done in the eh, internal mock group, right? So
Okay, Rahul.
for working people I will create the separate group, and non-working people I will create the separate group, and then you will create your own WhatsApp group for, and in each group I will take 5 peoples. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, my program is not working, sir.
Share
It's
your
not
screen.
running.
Share your screen.
Sir, can't share. I'm